If you're just starting out, it's fine to stay on one website, but I'd highly recommend checking out what else is out there. There's so many print-on-demand websites, it's not just Redbubble, and uploading your designs to more than one broadens your audience by potentially millions of people. More exposure leads to more sales, which means more passive income. There's more than 10 big websites in the print-on-demand area though, and I'm going to put a list in the description in the interest of full disclosure so you can click and do whatever you want, but I recommend two, which are Redbubble and TeePublic. The reason being is that it's so easy to lose motivation if you don't see immediate results with these sites. So if you're forcing yourself to upload to 10 or more different websites every time you create something, you'll quickly become disheartened and lose interest. The reason I recommend TeePublic will become clear when I show you the upload process. So on the home page, click the big blue button and you'll be taken to the page where you can upload your design. And you can see immediately that it's one step ahead of Redbubble if you've used that before, because you can upload multiple designs using the bulk uploader. So what I'll do is compare the upload process from Redbubble with Teespring. So I'll do Redbubble first. So click upload all products and find your design. So this is something that I just saved from Google earlier as an example, and I'll show you. I do apologise, this is probably going to be a little bit of a boring area of the video, but it's necessary to show you the difference between the two upload processes. So once your design's uploaded, it shows you what it's going to look like on the various merchandise for Redbubble. And you've got to go around on all these different things. It does take a while to actually alter it to make sure it looks good. You can't just leave it as it is because it's not right. So on the t-shirt, for example, that doesn't quite sit right. It's not going to look good printed because it's just too big. It needs to be made a little bit smaller. So you have to adjust the size on the product, move it up, maybe center it and make sure it's horizontally centered, choose an appropriate color, and then go down to apply changes. Then you've got to go back up, find the next one, large print clothing, move it up, make sure it's centered horizontally, choose a relevant color, apply changes. This one isn't enabled, so you've got to enable it, edit it, make sure that it's going to fit well on the product, choose a color that you think is suitable, apply changes, etc. I won't go and do every single one, but you can see that it's going to take quite some time to do this on every single design. Then you've got to change the colour. There's no way, unfortunately, on Redbubble where you can just select one colour and apply to everything, which is really frustrating. So there's all these different things that you go through, and finally you get to do the tags. I'll show you now in comparison the upload process for TeePublic. So again, same design, just something I found on Google. Upload that. While that's uploading, just to let you know that Redbubble was founded in 2006, whereas this was only founded 5 years ago. So perhaps that's why they're a bit more ahead of the times with Redbubble, I don't know. So you can see when the design's been uploaded on TeePublic, you can see that it's placed in a good position. I don't need to do anything with that, it looks good already. And it's already enabled on everything. And the colour, you can select all the colours, or you can select just dark colours, or you can select just light colours. Really, really simple. Depending on what sort of design it is, it's really simple to select the relevant colours and takes about 2 seconds. You can go into the individual products and change the default colour if you want, really easily. So obviously it's not going to look good on a black design, but maybe red design, or, you know, whatever. You can choose whatever you want. Hot pink. So once you've done that, you can go down and have a look and make sure it looks good on all the other products, which is really simple. So you can look actually, wall art, it looks fine, apparel, fine. Cases, it doesn't look fine, really simple to adjust. Move it out a little bit, we will center it horizontally, done. That's fine. Notebooks, mugs, stickers, pillows. Yep, everything's fine. Stickers you can adjust to have an automatic fill, or you can change the background, whatever you want. Really, really simple. Redbubble doesn't have that feature. So you can see it's taken me a lot less time than it has done with Redbubble, and I can publish that already. So if you're uploading something to Redbubble, what I would say is it takes about less than a minute, less than 30 seconds even, to put something on TeePublic as well. And for that tiny bit of extra work, you're expanding your audience by potentially millions of people. So I think it's worth it. The website's so good. I wish I got most of my income from TeePublic because it's such a joy to use in comparison to Redbubble. Redbubble is super clunky. It takes forever to adjust the designs. But I'm making more money on Redbubble, so I've got to give it more attention, unfortunately. One day maybe I'll be making more money on TeePublic. But I would highly recommend uploading to both because it does double your exposure for very little extra work. I'll put a link to TeePublic in the description as well so you can get registered on there, and I've decided for this channel I'm going to make a new video at least once a week explaining something about passive income or print-on-demand websites and just sharing the knowledge that I've got with you all. So please check out the Facebook group, there's loads of people on there helping each other. If you're interested in passive income and how these websites work, subscribe to the channel. I've got a goal of getting 100 people into this and making money on passive income, and I've already had 2 people send me messages to let me know that they've registered on the websites and they're already making money. So do let me know if you've got any suggestions, comments, feedback. Subscribe to the channel and I will see you in a future video.